Here we are talking about balancing intellect and intuition. Um, I just felt called, I took a shower, so it's time to do live, right? When you got your hair done. No, I just had this on my mind. It's been on my mind for a few weeks. This idea of balancing intellect and intuition, or we could say ego and soul. These are all these things we balance. We try to give language to it, and it's it's not easy. We do our best. So I'm going to do my best to talk about this topic because it's dear to me, because I have I've toiled, I've struggled with my intellect, and I think a lot of people that I connect with have this thing of the mind being overused to the point of anxiety, to the point of overthinking, overthinking, overdoing, over explaining. There's one of the Lisa Renee Hall's post I put in my story recently. And so this is when you're imbalanced, right? You're using your mind in a way that is not actually serving your soul. And that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, right? Um, so let me clear up what I mean by intellect. Intellect is kind of your brain power, your mind power, how you use your mind in order to make sense of things, make sense of life. It's that, but it's also it's the point of curiosity, where you can ask questions, right? You ask questions, and your intellect supports you in asking questions. And where the balance comes in uh, is knowing that you don't have to simply rely on your intellect, on your brain power, on your mind power in order to um, make decisions in life, in order to be valid, in order to in order to be valid. We put so much emphasis on intellect and our mind and facts and all these things, reasoning, analyzing. There's so much emphasis on that in our society now, and I call this, a toxic masculinity, because the divine masculine uses intellect in a way that is nurturing, and um, you know we need intellect. But when intellect becomes like too revered, it becomes imbalanced. And what's the other side of the balance? Intuition, right? I hope I'm making sense here. So I'm here to say that we have to find the balance between intellect and intuition. One isn't better than the other. They both are necessary in order to live a full life. And I came to this conclusion because I realized that my superpower is really connected to my intelligence. And it doesn't mean that I'm intelligent or I'm smart or all this stuff. It means I'm drawn towards like systems, books, things like this. I love, 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 love that stuff. And like it really nurtures my soul when I can dig into some you know texts or research, and all this. It just nourishes my soul. And yesterday, I'm taking a course with William Bloom. He's a incredible spiritual teacher. And yesterday in the course, he was talking about seven the seven soul groups. And in one of those soul, and I can't list them all, but some of the seven soul groups are devotion, intelligence, science, harmony through conflict. So basically the idea is that when you're incarnated on earth, you are your soul has a preference for one of these soul groups. And it was so refreshing to see intelligence there, because I definitely feel this draw towards using my mind as a way to move my soul. So again, why am I talking about this? Because we don't want to say that intellect is better than intellect is better than intuition, or intuition is better than intellect. They're both important. And in my work, I'm a strong advocate for intuition. And I'm always telling my clients, like, what is your intuition telling you? What is all this? But I'm doing that because I know that the women I work with are leaning heavily already on their intellect. And so we need to talk about their intuition in order to bring it back into balance. And so that is it. So that's it. And so I'm here to say that if you do have a kind of preference for analyzing things, this may be something about your soul group. That might be something about the way you connect to your soul and to source ultimately. But if you find yourself in anxiety and overwhelm, it could be that you're relying on your intellect a little bit too much. And that is why you need to find a connection to your intuition, to the divine feminine. And this is, I'm talking about this too at this time because the Libra Full Moon is coming March 29th, and Libra is all about balance. And on that day, I am offering Radical Guide DNA activations. And if you want to know more about what DNA activation is, let me know. But basically, it's removing energetic seals from your spiritual strands of DNA. And in doing that, you become a clearer channel for your life force to flow. And doing it on the Libra full moon is an opportunity to bring more balance into your life. So if you're leaning too heavily on your intellect and your divine masculine energy, and it's bringing you anxiety and all these things, and you want to find more balance in your life, then this is a good opportunity for bringing more of that energy in, bringing more of the intuitive energy in. And that's something we work through. When you do the DNA activation with me, there's an energy healing session that happens, and then we're together for 2 weeks. We're together for 2 weeks where I guide you through that spiritual journey. It's not just an energy healing session and then you go home and you're done. It's an energy transformation journey where I'm with you all the way. So the energy healing happens. A few days before the full moon. Then I do the activation on the full moon, and then for a period of 2 weeks we're together. We can have daily Voxer, daily audio, all these things, in order to support you through the transition of bringing more balance into your life, or of bringing you becoming more you, becoming more of who you are. And for me, the activation has helped me see that my soul group is the group that is interested in intellect and learning about things and like breaking things down. And you can see, like, I got all my human design stuff and astrology stuff in the background, and getting in touch with my intuition has helped me understand that is a superpower. That it's what the more I connect to that real truth of me, who I am, my soul, the more I can serve the world. Or serve myself and then serve the world. It's a beautiful thing. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, if anything, about what I said here, if anything makes sense, if you have any questions about anything. If you are interested in the DNA activation for the Libra full moon, you would need to book in by next week, by the 22nd, because I need to do the energy work. There's a lot of different steps to the energy work. It's not just one session. If you're interested in that, then let me know. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. And thank you so much for tuning in. And take good care. Okay, bye.